Hey Capricorn, this is Alicia with Twisted Tarot here to do your April 2019 Twin Flame Tarot reading. Oh my gosh, the most beautiful butterfly just flew into my yard. Black and yellow and huge. Wish you guys could have seen it. It was magical. Wow. Okay. So that may be relevant for some of you, maybe stopping by to say hi. So if butterflies are your spirit guides, they're saying hi, they're saying hello. So sorry, this is a little bit late, Capricorn. Just as far as I want to get the videos out over the weekend, I was working on getting your video out, but I got really sick, so I don't know if some of you have experienced the sickness as well. Some type of virus or bug, stomach bug. It's been pretty awful, so I apologize. I am working to get the videos out as fast as possible. I'm starting to feel a little bit better as far as energy is concerned so that I can give those messages to you. Remember guys, it is a general, the messages are general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, there are tons of other good YouTube readers on out there that can, I'm sure somebody can, give you the guidance you need. There are so many amazing ones on YouTube, so I highly recommend, checking other readers out if I'm not the one for you. Also, if this doesn't resonate, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs, because sometimes they will resonate better. I kind of made an announcement in some of the other videos for February and March. The videos, the moon sign resonated more for those months. So if you didn't get any messages, Capricorn, for your reading, check your moon sign, okay, because that really resonated for a lot of people for February and March. What else? The roles can reverse, so if they completely flip, that is the way it's meant for you. I am pulling in a lot of energy, so they can flip, they can reverse. So this is meant to be your energy, and this is your twins in the second video. I break them up into two videos because they're kind of long. And I know some people want to watch specific ones, and that's understandable. Maybe you just are a cross watcher, just want to know what your twin's up to and not a Capricorn, so that makes sense. But keep in mind that watching both videos can be beneficial as well, because you are a twin flame, which means you share a soul, which there will be synchronicities, there'll be intertwined energies, there'll be things that within Capricorn's video, if you're a cross watcher, that may resonate on your side as well. So I highly recommend watching both if you can, because then that way you won't miss any of the messages that Spirit's trying to give you. I thank you everyone for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes, your emails, your personal readings from me. I love you so much. I am getting, caught up on those this week. Should be done by Friday, so if you're waiting for a reading from me, that is on its way. What else? I think that's pretty much it. So let's chime my chime, and we'll get into your reading and see what's going on with y'all. If you're wearing headphones, you might want to take them out. I don't know how loud it can get. It's kind of very, very small chime. It's not like a Tibetan singing bowl or anything like that. My friend said that it sounds magical when she was listening through earphones. So I hope maybe just turn the volume down. That might help too. Okay. All right. Beautiful. I'm going to shuffle my clarifying deck here and make sure that I have this all shuffled for you guys too when we start clarifying at the end. I clarify all tarot cards at the end. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, so if you see a traditional tarot card and I say something different from how you learn that tarot card or how other YouTubers talk about that card, just know that I'm picking up intuitive messages that I hear, see, and feel about that card that may have nothing to do with the traditional tarot. I try to incorporate both as I'm reading those, so just keep that in mind. All right, Capricorn, let's see who you could be dealing with for your twin sign. These are astrological cards. Spirit helps me take two. That helps me narrow down the astrological sign of your twin that you could be dealing with. If your twin sign does not come out, it doesn't mean that this reading can't be for you. It just means that these signs may resonate more, but it is general. All right, Capricorn, Who is your twin? You want to fall. Okay. We have Virgo. Beautiful. Okay. Who else? All right, second card. And we have Gemini. All right. This could be dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. All right, mutual energy between you and your twin is the Lovers. Okay, Gemini showing up very beautiful here, so definitely could be dealing with a Gemini for some of you. This is also about a soulful connection, a past life connection, one that is exactly the way that we look at twin flames. It defies words at times. It defies the boundaries of the dimensions. It is a soul connection that you feel so deeply on such an incredible level. You connect with this person in ways that you've never connected with anybody else. Again, you share a soul, so obviously. The Lovers is also one card of choice as well, so you could have a choice between two people, either you or your twin, because it is mutual energy. And I will clarify this at the end. I do feel like for some of you that this Lovers card here is talking about union, talking about union in the 3D, union in the 5D for some of you, feeling your twin on such a divine level. I feel like, you know, you both may have snake tattoos, or you both resonate with snakes, because there are two snakes on this card and they're beautifully entwined within these flowers. Two snakes, two flowers. It's a very divine card. So it's a divine union. It's a divine connection. Very beautiful. I love that energy here. Wow. Yeah, and it's past life. So you guys share a lot of memories together from a past life. You may know that between the two of you. You may have an Egyptian past life too because of snakes. Kind of tell me Egyptian symbology. You may have been snakes in a past life for some of you. Very beautiful energy here, but I feel like this is this ability to, when you do come together, like you coil together just like snakes, you know, doing this mating dance. It's very beautiful. I love this. Okay, wow. All right, first card out, Capricorn, glimpse. We have glimpse. It's beautiful. Okay. So you may have seen something recently. It's symbolized by indigo, rainbow, crystal children, and beyond. Okay, so this is types of children born within different eras here, and it talks about that. This is a newer deck, so I am going to read from the book. It is The Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. I've been wanting to get this deck for a while. And we have the number 34, which boils down to the number 7. All right, let's see what this, like glimpsing something, like you've now seen something, you've now been shown something, maybe you've glimpsed who your twin is. This fairy is a scout. He is looking through the borderlands into the human world, keeping a lookout for opportunities to glimpse people who have magics about them. New generations are coming, say the fairy wise ones, and he is so willing to share and learn from and with them. In truth, of course, we are all magical, but there are also children and young adults around today who are more open and ready than the generations preceding them. The fairies seek these beings so they can establish connections with them. These new children are easy to recognize if you know the signs to look for. Sometimes called indigos, these children are peaceful warriors and activists with a deep love of nature. They are highly sensitive and can discern very easily whether people are telling the truth or trying to fool them. Some feel they are an evolutionary leap into what we humans are becoming. Ask this fairy, and he may say that the children he is looking out for are simply aware of who they truly are. Divinatory meanings. It is time to cease eating fast food and accepting authority's message simply because they are in charge. It is time to find your own inner authority and to take action to change the planet in healthful, healing ways. Time to transmute your anger into politics, ego, and repressive regimes by taking meaningful and peaceful action for what you believe in. Excuse me. Seeing straight through illusions and speaking your truth needs to start now. You have been seen by the fairies as one of the evolving human ones, and as such you are responsible to your own inner truth, not to any exterior source of authority. Refuse to be dictated to. Protect nature and gentle people, and you will come into happiness and balance. You are part of a new world, one which we are currently growing into. The more honest and true you are, the better off this planet and her inhabitants and life forms will be. Okay, so for a lot of you, I feel like you are activists or you are into eco-conscious behavior. Okay, so this is beautiful energy. You may literally be hugging trees to keep them from being cut down. You may be a part of an environmentalist group. You may be going out and picking up trash to clean up the planet here. For a lot of you, I do feel like you have you have glimpsed something about yourself that you want to embrace in nature, and it's almost like a calling that you have realized that you have, and maybe you haven't been speaking your truth before, but they want you to speak your truth now and to be more direct and forthright with what you need, and it's kind of cleaning up your life as far as fast food, as far as people, as far as vibrations, as far as excuse me, like those same old relationships that we keep hanging around because we just know them and they're just comfortable. It's standing up for what you believe in, whether your friends believe in the same thing or not, and just speaking your truth. Okay, so this is beautiful. And you may be a rainbow child, an indigo child, or a crystal child. So look those up. It just depends on what generation you were born in, and what year, basically. All right, the next card we have is Strength, the number 3. Okay, it's very beautiful here. This is also another new deck. It's called Earth Wisdom Oracle Cards. And let's see what they have. This is a deck that gives information about plants or flowers that you can use for helping with whatever the card talks about. So with Strength, it also gives crystals or stones that you can get as well to help with this. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. My allergies are crazy. So we have Juniper. Eliminates self-destructive tendencies, encourages prosperity, and provides protection. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking to eliminate your self-destructive tendencies and encourage prosperity and you need some protection, juniper berries. And this guy is holding them in his hands. They're little light blue, purple berries. Juniper trees grow in my home state in Colorado, so if you're there, you can grab some off the trees. I would put them up away from animals and children, etc., because I believe they are possibly poisonous, but don't eat them that I know of. But juniper is something that you can utilize for that. So you may be feeling like you have some self-destructive tendencies that you're trying to get rid of, or things that no longer serve you. That's what I'm also finding from this card and the glimpse card before. And there's Tiger's Eye. Promotes grounding, strength, and protection. So yeah, you can get some Tiger's Eye. It looks quite a bit like this. Very beautiful stone. And that will help with grounding and protection. I'm going to put that out for you guys. And I'll hold on to it here as we go through the reading. Help give you guys that strength here to do so. Very beautiful energy. Okay. All right. And we have Observer. So you may be observing right now. You may not be taking any type of action, but you may be observing people around you. You could be looking at someone's social media too. You could just be kind of watching people, just observing their actions, their behavior. You may be telling people how you feel and your truth, and then observing how they respond to your new boundaries and your new lifestyle, and see who's on board with you and who isn't, and then you know where to go from there. Next card is the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so you again observing. This is almost like a timeout card when it's upright or reversed. So it's like taking some time to rest, regenerate, recuperate. You may be burning the candle at both ends, and you may be stressed and you need more rest for a lot of you. So this is definitely trying to get into that energy of observing and kind of taking it easy right now. Okay, maybe not taking any type of action quite yet. You may feel like you want to take some action, but I think for most of you, we've got Observer here. So I feel like you may not be, okay? This could be fluid, so you could be observing and then kind of feeling like after you've taken some rest and some time, you may be ready to kind of go back out into the world. You may be declining party invitations, declining get-togethers because you're trying to rest, you're trying to take care of your mental health, you're trying to take care of your spiritual health as well for some of you. Table. hard work ahead. So this is hard work ahead. Okay. So there's a lot of hard work ahead. So they want you to rest up and realize that, realize that now is the time to rest for the hard work that is ahead. Okay. And this may take hard work to kind of decline these invitations as well, because you may want to go out. You may want to be with people. You may feel socially isolated if you don't. If you're starting a new health plan that, no alcohol, no drugs, whatever, etc. Like, even if that's not, what you're into, I just mean in general, anything that you feel no longer serves your mental and spiritual health for a lot of you. Okay. So, but it's hard work ahead, and you know that because you're being told to stick by this. Okay. So this will help raise your vibration. This will help. I'm so sorry. This will help you kind of feel better, especially with the fast food. Okay. For a lot of you, it's like, excuse me, eating organically, making sure that the food that you're bringing to your table is sustainable, and that it is, that it has passed certain inspections, and that it isn't, being picked or cultivated unethically. Twin flame message, you are an angel. Oh, you want to tell your twin you're an angel. That's beautiful. I love that. All right, next card we have is Far, Far Away, Creative Daydreaming. Okay, and that's the number 30, which boils down to the number 3. You have 2 number 3s here. Might want to look that up, 33, or 3, the number 3 angel number. Excuse me. Let's see what they have to say about this. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. A tendency to daydream will be with you at this time, and this daydream will allow you to create, receive messages, send messages, and understand far more than you believe at present. Far, far away, others may see you have a lack of focus, that you feel disconnected, allowing yourself to be distracted by ego, easily bored, short attention span, needing physical involvement to learn, too much sitting still. While daydreaming is beautiful and enriching, 'tis important to ground these imaginations with endeavor and with craft. Bring in the earth element and surprise everyone with the beauty of your creations. So yeah, you may be daydreaming at this time, or getting lost in thought about, it may be that you're kind of secluding yourself at home, and you kind of feel like you have to, that's your only outlet because you're not able to go out. But there's so many things you can do to keep active, to keep yourself feeling still connected with earth, with spirit. So getting out in nature, going for walks, running, walk your dog. I have a trampoline, jump on a trampoline. That type of energy here is kind of important to keep your body moving. So you may be feeling restless. I mean, too much staying inside is going to give you, it's going to kind of give you cabin fever is what I feel like for some of you. So you may be starting to feel that, and that may be starting to affect you. And you may be giving into the ego because of you're bored, okay, or because nothing's exciting is going on, and you're looking for that excitement, or you're looking for that connection with spirit. But they want you to take care of your your health and your well-being, and you know that at this point. So I think a lot of you are taking those steps. So it's very beautiful. We have heal thyself. Yeah, 24. And we have 7 again. So you have 7, 7. So 77 or 7. All right. So yeah, taking time to heal yourself, taking time to get back to where you're feeling like you have the strength to move on. You're feeling like you may have been sick. For some of you may have not felt well, and you may have been on bed rest for some of you, or you had mono, or you just were not feeling well. So it's like healing yourself, and there's some ways to do that with this card. Let me give you the information of what stones and plants or flowers you'd need. Aconite, I believe it's this purpley blue flower right there. It could be a plant. It could be a flowering plant. Provides protection as fears are faced, and when working with the dark goddess. Peridot is traditionally used by healers to maintain their own health. So yeah, getting peridot, it is a stone, I believe. I don't think it's a crystal, but I could be wrong. Getting some of that can help you with healing yourself. I believe it is a green stone. I don't believe I have any at this moment. But I would look that up for healing. That would possibly help you, especially if it's an addiction. So if you feel like your addictions are taking over, or that you're starting to go into that realm where it could get into to be addictive or codependent in that way, those two things can help with that. So I would look both of those up, aconite and peridot. Next card is settling. Okay. So you may be settling for observing right now. Okay. For some of you, just let's see what else we got more here. Okay. All right, we have the settling. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles underneath that. Wanted to get more energy to see where it's going with this. Knight of Pentacles is a slow offer, but it is someone who is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be your energy here. It could be that you're kind of settling for less than you deserve, or you want to offer someone something, but you feel like it's settling. And it may be a slow offer that's coming towards you, or you're giving to someone else. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it's a very grounded energy, very stable. This person has their finances together. They feel pretty abundant. They're obviously not a king, but they feel like they've kind of got their household together. And maybe that's the thing, is that you felt like you've been settling for less. And maybe there's somebody who's bringing you this offer, this Taurus, Virgo, or maybe another Capricorn you could be dealing with here. It could also be this Gemini, but it is slow moving, and it possibly, if you take that offer, you would be settling, and you feel like that would be settling for less than you deserve. Okay, so it's possible that you're moving forward from that with this Knight of Pentacles. I feel like for a lot of you that you're not willing to settle, even though this is right here. So if you do accept the offer, you may feel like it is settling, okay, for some of you. Even if it is your twin, maybe it's just not a relationship that you feel is, this is grounded in stable energy, but I feel like it's your energy. So you're kind of feeling like you want to be in that energy and you don't want to settle. And if you accept a slow-moving offer, if you accept this offer, that you would be settling. Oh, yeah, torch. Beautiful. Okay, so we have spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So there's something about yourself that you're going to learn. There's spiritual development happening. There's enlightenment. There's awareness and understanding. And you'll be connecting with spirit again. Okay, so once you've healed yourself, once you've kind of gotten your strength back, for some of you that haven't been feeling well, once you've kind of rested and taken some time for yourself and to release these thoughts. I do feel like for some of you, these thoughts may have been causing you some sleepless nights, may have kept you up at night, or you have dreams that are just disturbing, and they've possibly been showing you the way in your dreams, or showing you, like, you may wake up from like a nightmare and it's exactly what you're feeling in your waking state. Okay. And this nightmare here for some of you is kind of pushing you into this direction of eliminating anything that no longer serves you. And I'm just going to say low vibrational energy, or low vibration, what all that encompasses. Okay. That can be anything. Okay. But you're getting a spiritual development. You're doing the hard work, and you're aware and you understand. And there may be someone around you who just kind of like, this Knight of Pentacles isn't normally an in and out type of energy. It's a grounded energy and stable. But I feel like that's your energy, and you're moving forward with this spiritual development and enlightenment. But you may be settling for something, okay? And you may know that. You may know that there's something that you're currently settling with, or if you accept an offer from someone with this Knight of Pentacles energy, that you would be settling, okay? But they want you to do more, okay? So there's spiritual development and enlightenment that's needed. Settling isn't going to give you that, okay? For most of you, you know that, though. Twin flame message. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Yeah, so there's something you're still searching for. There's something that is still... The key is you're still trying to figure that out with yourself, okay? Maybe you're figuring out what you want, what you don't want in relationships, in life. And your Knight of Pentacles could also be a job. So you may be feeling like this job is is finally grounded and stable, and you're making pretty good money here, okay? It could be the king where you could make more, but I feel like, you know, this is opulence and luxury right here with this Knight of Pentacles right here. It's a very beautiful column, so you have a beautiful house. And I feel like for a lot of you that there is still something missing, though. That there's still something you're trying to figure out what your purpose is in life, and what you want to, what you're passionate about, like what you want to invest your, like everybody's got something, you know, and maybe you're like, what is my something? Like, I don't even know what my something is. And that may be something you're still searching for. Something is still missing for a lot of you, okay? Next card, Keeper of Secrets. Yes, 37. Beautiful. It's number 10. It boils down to the number 1. Use your discernment. Confide in a trusted friend. Keep silent about knowledge. Yeah, so you may be feeling that you need to keep your circle small and to only confide in certain people right now. And people may be confiding in you with their secrets as well. So you need to keep silent about that knowledge. They want you to know that that person trusts you with that secret, and you may trust them, and that's really important to have that ability to be able to confide in maybe your best friends, but also use your discernment. So, you know, and if you're feeling like you're alone, maybe confiding in a trusted friend about what you're feeling, about the spiritual development, this enlightenment, and the changes that you have to make. But there's also, keep silent about certain knowledge, because there's some people that, you know, don't have your best interest at heart. So if you were to divulge that, just be careful. Okay, so you're either the keeper of their secrets or vice versa, or you both are. But use your discernment about who you trust, okay, with your secret is what I feel like it's saying here. And we have divine connection, okay? So yeah, you're connecting with the divine here, okay? Yeah, you're getting back to connecting with the divine. I feel that very strongly for some of you. Very beautiful. I love this, okay? Not even in the right book. All right, let's see what things they have for you here as far as helping with this divine connection. We have Water Lily. Opens the crown chakra, raises awareness, and encourages enlightenment. You can also do a crown chakra meditation. They do have those on YouTube, or you can search for crown chakra meditation on Google or whatever search engine you use. But that divine connection here is definitely something that they can help you with. So it's that crown chakra may be blocked, so try that. Selenite, I just got a huge selenite stick here. I'm using this to channel some of the messages. And it says to support connection with the divine. Yeah, if you want to get divinely connected, you can heal your chakras this way too by using the selenite stick. You can look that up, and they can express how they do that. It's I think it's similar to like Reiki as well. So you may be interested in things like that to kind of bring your divine connection about. You may have felt very disconnected from the divine. For a time being, maybe you were outside of the divine's grasp, or you didn't feel connected, and now you're trying to reconnect for a lot of you. Instead of looking externally for guidance, which can be open to misinterpretation or put you at the mercy of someone else's agenda, focus on strengthening your own connection with the divine. That is your best, most reliable North Star, the guiding source that you can always follow, even through the darkest night. So yeah, this is something they're saying that you can find this within. Okay, so you may have been looking outside of yourself for a while and trying to get answers from others. But again, everyone looks at things and they're not always as objective, except for maybe a counselor, of course, or someone that doesn't know you, can be objective with trying to help you with your divine connection. So it's looking within and trying to discern, again, between your wants and your needs and others. And you're speaking your own truth and living in your own truth will help you connect with the divine. We have the Dark Night of the Soul. Okay. Kind of felt like that here with the, maybe the Strength card. Something in here said Dark Night of the Soul. I don't remember what card it was, but it kind of felt like that. For some of you, maybe going through a Dark Night of the Soul. So you may, again, have felt like the divine's not there. But again, the Dark Night of the Soul You can't have the light without the dark and the dark without the light. And they're all connected. So for some of you, you may be settling, you may be going back and forth and settling for between being an observer in your life, and you may be observing because you're in this dark night of the soul. Okay, so for some of you, you may have felt like, and you didn't want to settle for the darkness. So maybe you were feeling like that's where you had to stay, or that's where you were stuck. But you're not stuck you're not stuck there. So, and God is still with you, or whatever you believe in is still with you. The divine is still with you. They're still watching over you. They know that you may be grieving or going through a hard time right now, but they don't want you to stay in this energy for too long, okay? That may be why you've been feeling sick, or you've been feeling like your energy's low or low vibration. I've been feeling like your vibration is low. And we have the Two of Wands reversed. Okay. So normally with this upright, I say that, this is someone who is trying to decide between a direction to go towards. Okay, it may be travel. You may be thinking of traveling, thinking of going on a vacation. For those of you with this is reversed, you may not choose. For some of you, you may not choose your twin. Okay, because you may feel like it's settling, and if they're represented by the Knight of Pentacles here, it's very possible that you may choose to go in a different direction. For some of you, you have chosen the direction you want to go to. It may be long distance travel. Your twin may be at a distance from you, or you may be choosing to go in a specific direction, and maybe away from this dark night of the soul. You now may have gone through that, and it may have been a slow process to get out of it. But now you're taking steps to kind of reconnect with the divine and to figure out where your next step is, okay, in your divine path, okay. Lion, time to act. Yeah, now it's time to act, okay, and you'll be acting, okay. So at this point, you're going to be moving forward. You're going to time to act, especially when it comes to your spiritual development and enlightenment. So that is the path you've chosen, okay. So you may have been settling before for things that were not suiting your soul. This dark night of the soul is here, so it may have been, again, a slow process to get out of this, and you probably were like, oh my God, when am I going to get done with this? Dark night of the soul. I want to be out. I want to be free. I want to be connected again to spirit. Okay, we have another twin flame message. I can't handle your words right now. Okay, for some of you, you can't handle what your twin has to say to you, and you may not want to speak with them. It could be you can't handle their words right now because you're already in a dark place. Okay, you're already trying to address your fears, release them, transmute them, etc. Interesting. All right, let's do some clarifying here and get some more energy on these cards and get the bigger picture here. We're going to start with the Lovers, which is your mutual energy here. Beautiful energy. I love that. Could be a choice here between two people. We've got Two of Wands. Could be two people, two paths, okay? All right, why is the Lovers here? Why is the Lovers here? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy could be your energy as well. So, again, this is someone who is stable, who's grounded, who is abundant, who takes care of, who's a mother. They could be a mother. You could be a mother, or your twin could be a mother for some of you. But we have a Queen and a Knight here. So we've got two earth energies here. But a lot of you, I feel like this is, you're choosing yourself. A lot of you are choosing yourself, okay? And you may know who your twin is. You may understand that relationship or whatever, the soul tie, the soul connection, this past life, this deep soul bond. But you're really focused on yourself. So for some of you, it's not about choosing between your twin and you necessarily. It could be, but if that's the case, you're choosing you. You're choosing to take care of yourself. You're choosing to be the Queen of Pentacles. They want you to be that. Or they're saying your twin is that energy, okay? So, and this doesn't have to be, this could be two females. It could be two males. It is just energy here. So the Queen doesn't necessarily, it is female energy. However, we all have yin and yang. We all have Sorry guys, it just completely froze. I don't know where exactly I was, so I'll try and go back. So for some of you, I feel like you could even be pregnant here. And if you're choosing between you and your twin, you're choosing to be the Queen of Pentacles in this dynamic. Or your twin is the Queen of Pentacles. And really, honestly, I feel like it's choosing spiritual enlightenment, like you're receiving spiritual enlightenment, okay? I'm being drawn to her belly here. So for some of you, again, like I said, could be pregnancy. Or you could be a mother, or your twin is a mother, or a mother figure is relevant or important to the situation. However, it is very much drawn to the top of her head here, which is this beautiful sun-like energy at the top, okay? So it's like spiritual enlightenment. You're receiving spiritual enlightenment, okay? You're really doing the work on yourself, okay? You're really investing in yourself with this Queen of Pentacles here. All right, very beautiful. Okay, let's see. All right, or you want your twin to choose you because you're like, I'm the obvious choice. Like, why don't you, why don't you see me? Like, why don't you see what I have to offer? I have so much to give, so much to offer. Yeah, okay, so why is the Four of Swords here reversed? Why is the Four of Swords reversed? Hanged Man. Okay, so yeah, spiritual enlightenment. You've taken some rest, some time out to kind of get enlightened here. We have the Hanged Man reversed. Piscean energy here. So you're no longer bound by this energy. You may needed to have rested or withdrawn from, again, I'm seeing like parties or invitations, or you're really focused on spiritual enlightenment, or really focused on your path within this, and you've taken the time in order to heal as well. So with the Hanged Man, I feel like this is also healing and spiritual healing, and the spiritual development and enlightenment. You have this that's just screaming at me, like you guys are becoming enlightened, aware, and you're understanding something about your path, about your twin, about yourself. So something is really, really going to be shown to you during this period of rest, okay? During this period where you've kind of, normally with the Hangman upright, you've the guy hangs himself there, okay? Because he's trying to get a new perspective. It's seeing things from a new perspective. It's finally getting it, okay? It's finally seeing things for the way that they are, not the way that we want them to be as well. All right, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Three of Cups, okay? So this Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Cups here. So there's a couple different messages. Could have been a third-party situation again, where you just felt like somebody needed to choose, where you wanted somebody to choose you, okay, between you and this other person. That you see that the ultimate choice is you, or you feel like your twin is your ultimate choice, okay? So it may be your energy with the Queen of Pentacles, could also be your twin's energy, because we do have Virgo here. It is Earth energy, but it could also be Taurus energy as well. But with the Three of Cups, I'm feeling like you're slowing down on this celebration and these parties and these gatherings, and you feel like you've been settling for this for a while, and I think you're ready to kind of do away with this energy. Like, you still want to be with your friends, you still want to hang out with them, you still want to do things, but maybe get rid of the party vibe, or things that bring your vibration down, like drinking and smoking and etc. Like those things, or drugs, or whatever. Like, it's all about, you still love your friends, but you need to slow it down. Like the Knight of Pentacles is slow offer. So you may be only hanging out with them when it doesn't involve alcohol, or when it doesn't involve, smoking or drinking or whatever, etc. It's almost like this party vibe, you're slowing down on that, because you still want to be with them. You still love them. You still care about them. You still want to kind of engage in the activities that are social with them, but it's maybe just being selective about them, okay? And not settling for just kind of getting off your path. So you may have felt like this energy got you off your path, okay? And it's not helping you develop the way you want to. And it sent you into a dark night of the soul, okay? So I don't really feel a third party situation heavily here. Remember, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. Okay, it doesn't have to be about love. All right, why is the Two of Wands reversed? So yeah, slowing down on that. Maybe taking it slow. So maybe having one drink instead of 5 or 3 or whatever, okay? Or not drinking at all and not partying, but still going out with your friends, like just going to dinner or a movie or walk in the park, those type of things. Very beautiful. Okay, so why is the Two of Wands reversed here? Why is the Two of Wands here? Two of Wands reversed. Okay, Knight of Pentacles reversed and Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And this is Taurus, Cancer. Excuse me, Taurus, Cancer. Could be dealing with the Cancer. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. So it could be your energy. I feel like you have this. They're both reversed. Like they're both not in their upright position. I feel like this dark night of the soul has flipped things upside down. And so for a lot of you with this Knight of Pentacles, you're not offering anything to this Queen of Swords, and they're not offering anything to you. So dealing with a Gemini, you may be at a standstill, and you may have chosen a different path. But it tells you time to act. So this Knight of Pentacles isn't acting on shit. This Knight of Pentacles is like, what? Where am I? I'm at the bar. I'm hanging out. I'm drunk. Like, what? Where are you? You know? Or I'm out gambling. Or, you know, like I'm being it's immature energy here, like with money, overspending. And this Queen of Swords is definitely possibly this Gemini here. And I think you're just like done with this Queen of Swords, like, or this Queen of Swords is done with you. They have their backs to each other here with this Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords over the Two of Wands. So this is you, I think, just choosing yourself, choosing the path towards yourself. Okay, you may still know who your twin is. You may still, you know, it says time to act, but it looks like neither one of you is acting towards the other. Okay, this Queen of Swords is cutting you out. And the Knight of Pentacles is like, I'm not doing shit. So it's like this stuck energy here. It's very stuck energy is what I'm feeling like. And again, the Queen of Swords is like cutting things out too. Queen of Swords, when she's like that, she's like, I don't fucking put up with anything. Like, I am not showing my love. I am not being kind. I am cutting with my words. I am not offering anything with this Knight of Pentacles. And not taking any action or taking a different path, okay? So there's a different path that's happening here. Although they say it's time to act, so maybe one of you needs to take the initiative towards the other. You could have felt like the other one was being toxic, though. You could have felt like the situation got toxic. Okay, maybe too much partying, okay? And they're like, slow it down with this Knight of Pentacles. Like, slow it down. If we don't slow it down, we're going to have to revoke this offer completely. Is with this Knight of Pentacles, okay? And I feel like it could have to do with the fact that you're in a dark night of the soul, okay? So you just may not be entertaining any type of slow-ass offers. Anybody who has cutting or negative words or who is being aggressive towards you, you're just like, I'm not going to put up with that, okay? I'm not offering it. If you're not offering it to me, well, oh well, you know, I choose me with this Queen of Pentacles. So I think you're choosing... Take care of yourself right now, okay? And I believe that, I mean, you can't offer anything to anybody anyways with this dark night of the soul. Not yet. Not until you're out of that, okay? Because that doesn't serve you. It's not going to serve you, okay? It's not going to serve anybody. Yeah, and we have the Hermit here reversed at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is lacking spiritual enlightenment. You have to get back into your spirituality and your spiritual path, back on that path, okay? And you may feel like their morals and their values don't line up with yours as well. So you may feel like someone in your situation, their morals and their values don't line up with yours. and you may be going a different path, and you may be not offering anything substantial to that friendship or relationship anymore. So could be, you know, this Gemini here with your twin. So, all right, let's see what your fortune is, guys. Ooh, you have Sun. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, it says open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. Yeah, you've got enormous growth going on. You have an enormous potential. You have some spiritual enlightenment that's going on here, some spiritual development, awareness, and understanding. And it can only happen when you're not settling and you're slowing down on either the partying or the overdoing it in some way. It could be anything, okay? It's a multitude of things here, okay? And you may not be investing as much time in your friends because you are going through this dark night of the soul, and you're trying to do this alone. You're trying to go through it alone. You're trying to get through it alone. And you may need to do it alone, and you realize that other people, like this divine connection card, can't give you that. They're not able to give you the right advice because, again, everybody's tied to that advice. So if you need someone who's objective, you need someone who doesn't know the situation, they don't know you, and a counselor or something to talk to about what's going on with you, because that can be the resource that you're looking for if you're looking for someone to talk to, and if you're trying to discern about who to tell what's going on in your life, okay? And if you're overdoing it and you need help reaching out for addiction or anything, there's no shame in that. It's only, everybody will be glad to help you through that, you know, or they should be glad to help you through that, because everybody struggles at times. So, all right, Capricorn, I love you. I'm so sorry that energy was very heavy, but it made a lot of sense here. The story was very well put together. I hope it resonated with you. Leave me a comment, like below. If you need a personal reading from me, you can click in the link below. It will take you to my website. Or you can email me at twistedtarot@gmail.com. I don't just do twin flames. I do any type of reading that you need. Pretty much anything. So, all right, Capricorn, take care, and I will see you on the other side for your twins video.